Present morning, Ma'am Kihada. I am Jose Pasco from NIMSO, Main Campus in Pindang, Business Science student. I'm excited so much, Ma'am. I mean, we are excited to discuss your perspectives on school, school culture, as teacher role. And thank you so much, Ma'am, for taking the time to share your insights with us today. Ma'am, our very first question is, how does it feel to be a teacher here in Solomon P. Rosada National High School?
I would usually describe the feeling of a teacher here in Solomon as something that is exhausting ecstasy. Exhausting ecstasy in the sense that it's tiring but fulfilling. No, tiring but you can sleep peacefully at night because you know that you did your best in molding the future of this country.
Thank you so much, Ma'am, for that beautiful answer.
Go.
So, good morning, ma'am. So, by the way, I am Rishani Alzati, ma'am. Our next question is, within this institution, ma'am, have you encountered such problems or challenges in this school? And how did you overcome it?
Prior to this, I was a classroom teacher, and most of the problems I encountered are on the teaching and learning process. Students who are at risk of dropping out. That's why we teachers need to do home visitation as to know what's the reason of the absences of the students, like providing them modules, interventions. But as of this year, because I'm the school head, most of the problems that I encounter is related to administrative challenges and financial management. When we say administrative challenges, it has something to do with dealing with the teachers. How are you going to give them technical assistance in order to improve their way of teaching? But it's not only in the academic side because dealing with adults are very much different in dealing with children because you should be careful because you have this what we call pride. And then in the budget or financial management, it's difficult because you have to make use of the little amount given by the government. The MOO is very little, and you're going to use that one in improving your school, the physical facilities, in providing the needs of the students. For example, the materials, the bond papers, the inks, the printers, and so the different contests. Wherein you need to send many students, you need to provide them food, their fare, and everything related to that. So as of now, I am working on it because this is my first year as a school head. But then, I'm very thankful because many of the teachers here are my co-workers. So I already know many of their attitudes and I already have strategies on how to approach each one of them. And because I am also a fan of Bayabas, so I can tap different institutions, different people who can help me with the financial status, financial needs of the school.
Thank you.
Okay, so hello, good morning, Ma'am. I am J.K. Kapita, a Basic Science third-year student from Northeastern Mindanao State University, Tanay Campus. Now, my next question, Ma'am, is, are there any engagements of the school in the community that could somehow improve collaboration and cooperation within the municipality?
Yes, there is, because the school will believe that the community, the municipality, has a great effect to the learning and teaching process and in the success of molding the students ready for the future. Now, some of the activities wherein the school is involved, for instance, that one, the araw ng Bayabas. So, the school, the municipality, there are different activities, contests given by the municipality wherein the participants are our students. Aside from activities like those, the school constantly participates during the Municipal Peace Ordinance Council, Barangay Peace Ordinance Council, wherein the school will report its achievements, at the same time present the different issues in the barangay and in the municipality so that the LGU and the BLGU can also help the school on what to do to address those issues and problems. And most of our problems here are solved with the help of the barangay and the LGU.
Thank you so much for that answer. So, good morning, Ma'am. My name is Novi Avila. I am from NIMSO main campus and also a basic science student. So our fourth question, ma'am, is what do you think are the strategies that can schools implement to build strong partnerships with local organizations in order to support students' learning and career readiness, ma'am?
Okay. Mainly it's on building connection. Building connection, for example, as of now, we will be sending next week 23 students who are graduates already of Solomon. The students during the pandemic they weren't able to take the assessment. So we will send them to Butuan. Now, in order for us to do that, we have to be in partner with the different local organizations here in Bayabas. So what we did is our TPL students, they have their immersion. So we talk about the locals, those who own fish pond, and then students will do their immersions there. It's a win-win situation because they don't need to pay to hire workers, and at the same time, our students will learn and be ready for assessment. Another is, for example, in the line of business sector, our students here have their own canteen. We have two canteens. One is managed by the teacher, and the other one is managed by our ABM students. These ABM students will talk to local producers of kakanin, and then these local producers of kakanin will teach the students. So there is now partnership, and in connection to that, these students, their learning in the making of kakanin, that will be used because the parents, the students will both make kakanin and sell those kakanin in their canteen. So the students will learn, they will also have their income. At the same time, they can help their parents and other locals to sell their homemade kakanin. Those are only few of the strategies that we have as of this year. The newest one.
Thank you, ma'am.
So my question, ma'am, is what leadership approach did you foster among your co-workers in the institution?
Okay. For me, I believe that there is no such thing as perfect leadership approach. But I stand with the line that as a school head, I am a mother to my teacher, and the students are my inspiration. Because once you are a mother, there's nothing, all of your decisions will be in good path, in good way, for as long as you will always think that you are dealing with your children. But when you're a mother, all you want is for your children to grow, to prosper, to learn, for them to be a better somebody in the future. Now, if as a leader, I do that in my subordinates. Though in the academic side, I need to be strict with them, like in dealing with the children, in teaching and learning process, in the submission of reports. But there are also times that I need to use my heart in dealing with my teachers, because whether you like it or not, teachers are not robots. They are human. They have feelings. They have problems. They feel pain. They are hurt sometimes. And during this time, my mother instinct will always prevail. So there are considerations that should be given to these teachers. Then sometimes, although they're very busy, there are many tasks to be done, but I will always emphasize to them, you need to study, you need to take your masteral for your growth, for your promotion, because all of it is for your future. So there's no specific leadership approach. I will always follow the instinct of a mother. Now, I will always look at my subordinates as my own children. In that way, there's an assurance so that I can feel them, they can feel me. There is a communication. There will be a mutual understanding between us. And one thing that I want also to instill to them is that yes, it's a job. This is our bread and butter. But we should always think that we are the one that builds the future because we are the one that mold these children, these future engineer, these future doctors, these future lawyers. So there should always be a heart, always emphasize that aside from academic, it's very important with the heart, the value, the passion, to learn, to be kumbaga, to be a good citizen of this country. So it's more a mother, because I'm already a mother of four. That's why maybe my path in dealing with my coworkers is on that side. But then again, I'm still learning.
Thank you. Morning, ma'am. Payakan Melba from BSED Science in NIMSU main campus. So my question is, according to the BSED's mission and vision, how do you see Solomon P. Lozada National High School in the long run?
Okay, let's go back to the mission of DepEd. Part of the DepEd's mission says that we dream of Filipinos who passionately love their country, whose values and competencies enable them to realize their full potential and contribute meaningfully to building the nation. In the long run, 10 years from now, I'm looking at Solomon wherein all of the teachers are its alumni. No? All of the teachers are its alumni. Because I believe that just like me, once you are alumni of that school and you are teaching in that school, you are indebted to the school because you will not be like that. You will not become a teacher without the school. No? And because of that, it's important that we have to return. We have to return. We have to give back what we learned. And I also believe that once you're an alumni of that school, you will have the heart to teach the student, to make them like you, to make them successful someday. Someday, somehow, whether they are fast learner or not, you want them to become like you. And then I'm looking forward to a Solomon wherein students are not just academically intelligent when it comes to papers, but students who can face the reality of the world, who can face the challenges in life, students who are not just government employee, but students who have their own business. Students who have their own business in the future wherein they can help other people to have work. Because many of us are encouraging students, okay, you work so that you can earn money, you can apply to government institution. But you know what, if you are working in the government, your salary is very small. No matter how hard you work, you have a fixed salary. But then if you have your own business, if you have your own business, when you are the one who will manage, you can help yourself, your family, and the people around you by doing work. And then you have the control. If you are going to work hard, you can earn more. Because there is no fixed salary if you are a businessman. So that's it.
Thank you. Good morning, ma'am. I am Julian Camita Serrano. And before anything else, I would like to thank you for the opportunity to speak with you today, ma'am. So, for our last question, ma'am, what can you tell to the young future educators, just like us, ma'am, as we enter the world of teaching?
For the future educators, you need to have passion. A very, very long patience and love for learning. As time goes by, the attitude of the learners are very different from what the previous years are. Because as of now, they have many problems which the previous generations did not encounter. Many of them are struggling in terms of mental health. And as teacher, we need to deal with that one. That's why you have the passion. You have the passion to teach that no matter how slow learner is that child, you have the patience to teach that child slowly until he or she learns. And future generations, future educators should always think there is no problem child, but there is a child with problem. Tanan bugoy, dinigi bugoy. There is a response to that. And that is what we need. So you need patience. Hope you.
I have learned how schools foster interconnectedness with the community. According to our interviewee, Mrs. Quijada, that schools and communities collaborate effectively to produce quality learners, functional literate learners. To achieve this, teachers must possess passion, patience, and dedication as they navigate numerous challenges. Notably, Mrs. Quijada emphasized that students aren't the problems at school, but rather they are facing problems like mental health issues, like anxiety and depression. Some students are at risk in dropping out school. So to address these challenges, teachers conduct home visits to encourage students' motivation. Overall, having a strong partnerships and of communities, organizations, and schools promote unity and social responsibility among learners. That's all.
Hello everyone, I am Rashami Alzate Iman and this is my reflection. So, from the interview we conducted, I have learned a lot of things from the school head. So she really leaves a remarkable words about her experiences and insights about her organization and institution. So it is true that being a teacher or a school leader is a exhausting and tiring but a fulfilling work. So no matter how many challenges and problems may we encounter, we should always be strong for the sake of your members and our organization as a whole. It is also mentioned from the interview that the collaboration of the school and the community or the municipality is essential for the improvements of the school environment. To provide the needs of the students such as the learning resources and also to address certain issues inside the school with the help of the barangay officials. So I am also touched with what Ma'am Quijada said that you should not just a leader but a mother to your members, because being a mother to your institution can foster, develop, and mold your members. So as a future teacher, you must be passionate about your work and you should love your children or your students. So overall, through this course, which is the EDUC 6, I learned how to be a good and effective teacher in the near future, a good leader, and a molder to others. That's all. Thank you.
So I'm glad to know that up until now, the relationship between the school and the community of Municipality of Bayabas is in stronghold. Before I went to college, I was an alumnus of Solomon Pilozano National High School. During my high school days, I've already observed that the collaboration of the LGUs, people, and the school, whenever there's an event or program, the school and its constituents are always ready to get involved. Presently, the school participated in the annual celebration known as the Araw ng Bayabas. The school from each grade level participates in the Sasaran Festival and garners numerous awards and recognitions. Ma'am Juji Quijada, the current school head of Solomon Pilozano National High School, highlights the importance of collaboration within the community, especially the local governments. She also highlights how the local government lends their support, especially in financial situation, whenever the school partakes in out-of-town events. Additionally, as to leadership strategy, she emphasizes that there is no such thing as a concrete or perfect leadership strategy, but somehow she handled it by extending understanding to her colleagues just like a mother, someone who understands you, knows you better, and who always lends their hand to support you. Nevertheless, she also gives us advice to become more patient and have the passion to teach
and take the privilege of becoming future young educators, and by doing so, we can be part of the lives of the students in molding their career in life, enabling them to realize their full potential and contribute meaningfully to building the nation. Thank you.
Building a strong relationship between the schools and their local organizations is very essential for both, as schools can improve the learning experiences of the students by involving them in some activities or assessments that are correlated with their learning fields. Local organizations, on the other hand, will act as a supporter by providing them the materials or expenses needed. According to Mrs. Quijada, their TVL students do their immersions on the locals that own fish ponds, and their ABM students are managing one of their 2 canteens. Those are some examples of good strategies in order for our school to have a strong relationship with their locals. The Solomon P. Lozada National High School's relationship with the local organizations is a win-win situation, as the school is able to assess the learning of the students. Students then are able to apply their learnings because they are provided with enough resources needed for their assessments and immersions. And the locals are able to gain interest and provide high levels of learning experiences for the students.
According to Mrs. Quijada's answer, I could really sense her devotion and passion to her job. She promoted her mothering as a leader with the heart of a mother by being strict and being gentle at the same time to her co-worker and students. She believed that there is no such thing as a perfect leadership approach, but being a mother in a sense that she could feel them and they could feel her. That the institution was given an assurance that they are being cared of a mother.
I'm Kayangkang Melba. So, anchored to the DepEd visions and mission, Ma'am Quijada, the school head of Solomon P. Lozada National School, stated the land of missions, which is we dream of Filipinos who passionately love their countries and whose values, competencies enable them to realize their full potentials and contribute meaningfully to the building the nations. She means that all teachers has its alumni, meaning once you are alumni in that school, you are into it. You are not become as you are if there's no school and teachers. Because of that, we have to return back or give what we have learned. So becoming a future science teacher inspired me to share my knowledge and ideas to my future students, especially in school where I came from. Make learning engagement relevant and impactful for my students. I see myself contributing to the school's mission and vision by producing students who are critical thinkers and responsible citizens. I prepare for this journey. I am motivated to bring passions and dedication to the classroom, knowing that teaching science is an opportunity to inspire and shape the future.
Good day, everyone. Once again, I am Julian Kumita Serrano, and all I can say about the interview with Solomon P. Lozada National High School school head, which is Mrs. Quijada, reveals the profound complexity of educational leadership. So revealing a journey that is simultaneously exhausting but deeply fulfilling, So her approach transcends traditional administrative boundaries, embodying a nurturing leadership style that views educators as more than mere instructors, but as transformative agents who shape the nation's future. So by addressing critical challenges such as student dropout risk, limited financial resources, and evolving student mental health needs, she demonstrated an innovative approach to education that prioritizes holistic student development. So her strategic community partnerships, like managing the school canteen with ABM students and connecting with local businesses, illustrate how practical learning experiences can bridge academic knowledge with real-world skills. So, through her vision, we learned profound life lessons crucial for future educators just like us. And that teaching is not just a profession. Teaching is not just a profession but a calling that requires patience and deep empathy. So we discovered that true educational success extends beyond academic achievements, focusing instead on nurturing resilient individuals capable of confronting life complexities. So, her leadership philosophy teaches us that educators must be adaptable, understanding, and committed to continuous personal and professional growth, always remembering that behind every student is potential waiting to be discovered and nurtured. So most importantly, we learned that our role as future educators is not merely to transfer knowledge and believe but to inspire, support, and believe in our students. So recognizing that our greatest impact lies not in what we teach, but in how we make our students feel valued, understood, and capable of achieving with dreams. With that, thank you so much.